conquering those hills. Flat tires are like uninvited guests at a party. Nobody wants them around. They can really put a damper on a great ride. But before we dive into the repair process, remember that safety comes first. Find a flat, stable surface to work on, away from traffic. Now let's gather our tools and get this flat fixed. Having the right tools makes any job easier, and fixing a flat tire is no exception. Here's what you'll need. Tire levers. These handy tools will help you pry the tire off the rim. A spare inner tube. Always carry a spare. It's better to have it and not need it than to be stranded on the trail. A pump. You'll need this to inflate your new tube. A patch kit, just in case you get multiple flats. A small adjustable wrench. This will come in handy if you need to remove your wheel. With these tools at the ready, you'll be well equipped to tackle any flat tire that comes your way. First things first, we need to get that flat tire off your bike. Shift the gears to the smallest cog at the back. This will make it easier to remove the wheel. If you have rim brakes, you might need to open them up to make room for the tire to pass through. Now loosen the nuts on either side of the wheel. Once loose, you can carefully lift the wheel off the bike. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now let's move on to the next step. Now that the wheel is off, we need to find out what caused the flat in the first place. Use your tire levers to carefully pry one side of the tire off the rim. Once you have a section of the tire loose, you can work your way around the rim, carefully prying the tire off. Carefully pull the inner tube out from inside the tire. Now, inflate the tube and listen closely for any hissing sounds. You can also run your hand along the tube to feel for escaping air. Finding the puncture is like solving a little mystery. Once you've found it, you're ready to fix it. Section 6. Patching up or replacing. You've got two options here, patching the hole or replacing the entire inner tube. Patching. 1. Use the sandpaper in your patch kit to roughen the area around the hole. 2. Apply the glue from your patch kit to the area you just roughed up. 3. Carefully apply the patch over the hole, pressing down firmly. Replacing. 1. If the hole is too big to patch, or if you prefer a quicker fix, simply insert a new inner tube. Whether you choose to patch or replace, make sure your inner tube is ready to go back into the tire. Section 7. Back on track. Now that your inner tube is ready to go, it's time to put everything back together. 1. Carefully tuck the inner tube back inside the tire. 2. Align one edge of the tire with the rim and carefully work your way around, using your hands to push the tire back onto the rim. 3. Once the tire is seated correctly on the rim, inflate the tube to a low pressure to give it some shape. 4. Now, carefully inspect the tire to make sure it's seated evenly on the rim. 5. Finally, inflate the tire to the recommended pressure, which is usually printed on the sidewall of the tire. You did it. With a little patience and effort, you've successfully fixed your flat tire. Now, let's get that wheel back on your bike. Section 8. Outsmarting the puncture fairy. Nobody wants to be stuck fixing flats all the time. Here are a few tips to help you avoid them in the future. 1. Check your tire pressure. Keep your tires inflated to the proper pressure. This helps prevent pinch flats, which happen when you hit a bump and the tire compresses too much, pinching the inner tube between the rim and the ground. 2. Choose the right tires. Some tires are more puncture resistant than others. Ask your local bike shop about tires that are best suited for the type of riding you do. 3. Inspect your tires regularly. Before every ride, take a quick look at your tires for any cuts, embedded debris, or other signs of wear and tear. By following these tips, you can minimize your chances of getting a flat and spend more time enjoying the ride. Section 9. Ride on. Congratulations! You've mastered the art of fixing a flat tire on your mountain bike. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the faster and more efficient you'll become. Knowing how to fix a flat is an essential skill for any cyclist. It gives you the confidence to tackle any trail, knowing that you can handle common mechanical issues. So, Go out there, explore new trails, and enjoy the freedom and excitement of mountain biking. And hey, if you do get another flat, you'll know exactly what to do.